Hey, what is up, guys? This is Crap here, back with another video, uploading on a weekday. I normally don't do this, unless I feel like I really have to, or just want to get this out to you, want to get something like this out to you guys immediately. But I was requested by ClarkTube18 to make another video, which I believe is going to be as good as the last one I reacted to. So I decided that I would react to it. He wants me to react to it, and here I am. So, uh, so a bit of context. Yeah, we're both big fans of Sora. You know, I main Sora in Smash Flash 2. I don't know what brought ClarkTube18 to Sora. Maybe he plays Kingdom Hearts. Maybe he also likes Sora in Smash Flash 2. Might be both. You never know. So he believes that Sora is going to be in Smash, and I personally agree with him on that. Anyway, anyway, guys, ClarkTube18 does some pretty good stuff. He uploads every 2 days, whereas I upload during the weekend, unless I feel like I basically have to make a video on the weekday. So anyway, let's get right into the video. Probably gonna leave another like on it, because he makes great quality videos. So let's do this. Of course, you got his classic intro, which is really cool.
Hey guys, I'm back in another video bringing you how Sora is gonna be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now I'm gonna split this into 4 parts on why Sora is gonna be in Smash and between why and Disney. And speaking of Disney and Nintendo, how do we take a look at part 1? And what does
So this is a 4-part series? I'm actually kind of curious now. He's got me real hooked.
part 1 brings us? Well, it said here. Part 1, how will Disney deal with Nintendo? Now, remember, like I said in the DLC prediction, Disney owns Sora, right? Then why can't you put a famous character in the game? That's why Disney is avoiding that, so they don't want to get copyrighted from Nintendo. But people are requesting this character for many, many times already.
I think in some countries, Sora is the most requested character for Smash. So yeah, he's kind of got a point there. He's got a big point there. Another thing to mention, um, there is this whole leak going around. There was this rumor going around a while ago, that Sora was not going to be in Smash because Disney of Japan said no. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's true at all. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they not want to bring representation for their characters in a popular franchise? You know?
And I think it's time for Disney to stop now. But if they don't want to see, but they can make a lot of money. But still, and that's what it points me out. Because Sora can be in Smash. But what if I told you that part 2, Disney had made crossover in video games?
Yeah, technically, Kingdom Hearts is a crossover between like Disney and something else. I can't remember exactly. Professional Sora man, by the way.
Sorry guys, I was too tired. Okay. Now we know how Sora and Disney works upon us. Now remind me of something. Tell me if you see another Sega game that has, I don't know, Wreck-It Ralph in Sonic Racing Transformed, and Fortnite with the Star Wars and Fortnite and Endgame. Now, those games are crossover, okay? Now, this
Yeah, they're either crossovers or crossovers brought to a game.
you try to put crossover, then I'm pretty sure Nintendo will be happy.
Yeah, because he's right. Because Smash Bros is basically the biggest crossover. Sakurai said even before we got characters like from games like Castlevania, Persona, Fatal Fury, Dragon Quest, Banjo Kazooie, and Arms. It was the biggest. It's the biggest crossover in fighting history, and we're still getting new franchises getting added to the game with Arms and the possibility of getting even more uh, characters from newer franchises. We might be getting characters that were already included, which is okay. I mean, I'm not exactly the most open to that because I'm more into the third party characters kind of thing. But hey, I mean, Nintendo does Nintendo.
Then, what if Disney can handle the violence? Part 3. How will Disney handle the violence? Now, you may be thinking of yourself, if Fortnite is violence, why can't you put Sora in a fighting game? Well, that's my point here. Because if you can't put Fortnite, if you can't put Sora in the game, then Disney have problems. And we know how Disney can't handle any violence because what if your kid saw a snake with C4s, Joker's gun and knife, and Bayonetta flexible body? Now, we know how this
Well, I mean, yeah, but Disney is not the most child friendly company out there. It really isn't. I mean, come on, you're introduced. I mean, as a kid, you're probably introduced like to movies like The Lion King and Shrek. I mean, in Lion King, Scar kills his own brother. Okay, Scar kills his own brother, and in Shrek, Donkey is like cursing like crazy because it's Eddie Murphy. What can you do? I mean, it's just not the most child friend. They don't make the most child friendly stuff out there, so they're not so. I mean, if they're gonna say that Smash is a violent game with violent characters, I mean, that's just the stupidest and most hypocritical thing that Disney could say.
Disney is
And I'm not hating on Disney. They made some great stuff. Like they did make some really great stuff, but they're not the most child friendly group out there. Is all I'm saying.
able to handle the violence, but if you're speaking of violence, in Kingdom Hearts 3, Mickey almost died and almost choked to death. And yes, Sora almost got killed in Kingdom Hearts 3 again.
I feel like that was not just Disney, but it was also like Square Enix. Imagine if they actually killed off a Disney character, then we would have even more problems than we would have if Disney said no to putting Sora in Smash.
I'm not sure, I haven't played yet. But Disney is a big company, and if they're trying to put this guy in the game, I don't think it's gonna work because the violence are so bad. But that's based. But if what if Sora was in Smash, and then we get a part 4, and that will be what will Sora was in Smash. What would it look like if Sora was in Smash? Now we know how Joker, Bayonetta, and Snake are violence. Then what is the best franchise ever? Pokemon, right? You can't have you can't beat Pikachu or Isabelle and Sora fighting each other. But yeah, and if Sora tries to make it in, I'm going to say that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are not gonna make it in because we know how Disney owns those three characters. Those characters are classic. And we know it. Raise your hand if you watch any Disney classics.
Yeah, I would love to see Disney characters. At least like so like you can get Disney characters represented in Sora's Final Smash. You can get them as guests on Sora's stage. I mean, it's not really that hard, considering that you're not technically playing as the Disney characters, they're just making cameos.
But if I have to point out that those three are, but let's see if those three are it. Let's say we, I don't know, remove Olimar and has three Pikmin. Like we have Donald and Goofy together, and Sora as the captain. I'm not sure, man. I mean, it's hard to tell between Disney and Nintendo. But if I had to say something, I'm rather gonna say he cannot be in because it's taken so slow that if you read a book called Tortoise and the Hare, Nintendo is the hare trying to make all DLC, and is Tortoise. They're so slow. So yeah. Alright, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a like. Shout out to everybody. Oh yeah, and this is crap. If you're watching this, I will shout out you right now in 3, 2, 1. Shout out. Alright, guys. Bye.
Yeah, okay. Shout out, that is not the reason why I'm giving a like. Um, we're actually gonna. What is this? Here's what I'm gonna say. Thanks. It's gonna be like. It's gonna be like thanks. Right that there. Hey, leave a like on the video. I hate to make quality content. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like on this video. And if you would like to see the last video that I reacted to, there will be a card right up there on the top right, and also the link to the original video will be in the description, as usual with videos like this. You go check out that video. It's pretty good. And yeah, that's really all I can say. Subscribe if you want to see more. Also, you should check out his channel. It's pretty good. And have a great day, everyone. And I will see you this weekend for future videos, including Super Smash Bros. 2 content.